guys, so welcome to today's video, and as you can see from the title, it's a collaboration video. The wonderful Sarah R, who I call the Real Mrs. Grey. She's the Real Mrs. Grey on Instagram, but her YouTube name is Sarah R. She asked me if I wanted to do a collaboration with her for today, so that's what I'm doing. Our theme was springtime, so I've kind of chosen this gradient manicure, and these actually glow in the dark as well, so hopefully I'll add some images of that at some point. I've put all of her links below so you can see her stamping video for today. I've also linked her Instagram and her Twitter, so go check hers out as well to see what she created, because it's just amazing. She's just amazing. She's the reason that I started stamping, because I started watching her stamping videos and just got obsessed. She's the reason I spend all of my money on stamping polishes and products, so thanks for that, Sarah. I really appreciate that. So if you want to find out how I created this gradient springtime look, then just keep watching. So as normal, I'm going to be using my squishy stamper that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to be using one of the MoU London credit card like scrapers that I got in a pack of 6 for £2.99 from MoU London. So for the base of this design, I'm going to be using something a bit different. I don't think I've used in one of my videos yet. I'm going to be using an indie polish, and this is Serum number 5, and this one is called Pure Glow Getter, and it's just a white polish, but it actually glows in the dark. So if I get it out of the packaging, so this is the bottle. As you can see, it's just a plain white, but when you put it under a UV or an LED lamp, or you can just use a normal lamp if you hold your hands under there long enough, I find the best results with actually using sort of a nail lamp, and it sort of sets off the glow in the dark pigments in the polish, and I'll hopefully show you that later on, how this manicure looks when it does glow in the dark. So yeah, that's the base that I'm going to be using today. Obviously, if you don't have a glow in the dark, or you don't want to use glow in the dark, you can just use any plain white polish for this look. So then here are all my stamping polishes that I'm going to be using for this look. So I put them in order as well, so I'll talk through them now so that when I get going on actually stamping, I won't have to sort of talk through it so much, hopefully. So we'll start at this end. So we've got pastel yellow, and these are for the pinkies. Then we have aqua and spring green. This is for the ring finger, and as you've noticed, I've sort of gone light, dark, dark, light, light, dark, you know, just to kind of keep a nice sort of graduation with it all. Then we have pastel blue and turquoise, and we've got fantasy, lilac, pastel pink and orchid. So this whole manicure just includes loads and loads of my favourite Mundo de Unye's polishes. I really like these purples and this turquoise. I mean, they're just my absolute favourite at the moment, so obviously anything to sort of do with them, I was really happy to do. So those are all the Mundo de Unye's polishes I'm going to be using, and I buy these straight from Mexico, and they usually take 2 to 4 weeks to reach me. Sometimes it's really quick and it can only take 2 weeks. Sometimes I've had it when it takes up to 4 weeks. You just have to be really patient with these, and I find that the minis are really good value, especially if you are buying just from Mexico, you know, and they last such a long time. I mean, I'm still using my original ones that I bought months and months ago, So yeah, they're really good value, and they are the best stamping polishes in my opinion. So this is the plate that I'm going to be using today. I was going to use a few more plates, but in the end I just decided to just use this one plate. So it's Mother Nature by Moyu London, and it's number 14. So, and I've used this before in one of my videos, and it's just a really cool plate because it's got so much going on with it, and I just really liked loads of different elements to the plate. So we're going to sort of be using this part of the tree, the little rabbit down here, the butterflies and the kite and stuff. So I just thought that it all really went well together, rather than trying to piece loads of different things together. So that's why I went for just this one plate. So the first thing that we're going to do is wipe our plate clean, just to make sure that there's nothing on it. So we're going to start with the pinky, and with this design slash sort of stamping demo, we're going to try and keep some of the images sort of thin. You'll see when I'm applying the polish, I'm trying to keep it really thin, as to not sort of waste product, and to also get all of the colours on the nail. So that's the first image, and I'm going to do what I usually do, which is go from the top of my cuticle, just trying to line it all up. So there we have the first image. So obviously by keeping the polish sort of quite thin, we've managed to get a good sort of image and good colours on such a little nail. So then next up we're going to be using the green, and we're going to be using this rabbit image down here just because he's super cute. So again, we're trying to keep this sort of thin, as much as we sort of can. I mean, usually I would sort of use this whole section here, but we're trying to get sort of certain parts of the plate. I find that by putting the polish thinner, you get better odds. Look how cute that little guy is. So we're doing the same thing again. And there you have a little rabbit. So then we're going to move on to the blue, and we're going to be using this part of the plate up here with this little kite. So with this one, because if you look at how sort of slim my nails are, as we're now getting further along, they're getting a bit bigger, so I'm not particularly worried about staying thin with this part of the plate. And the thing I like about this one is we've kind of got half the kite light, half the kite blue. It's very difficult to try and do it that way, but I've managed to somehow do it. There you go. So now we're moving on to purple. So, and we're going to use these butterflies right down here. So, and finally we're going on to the pink for the thumb. And we're going to be using this section right up here where all these birds are in the trees and stuff. So now with this one I'm going to go sort of a bit thicker, just because obviously my thumb is bigger than the rest of my nails. And there you go. So I'm going to clean up and top coat, and then I'll be right back. So then here is the finished look, and I really like these, and especially when they glow in the dark, which I'll hopefully add on in a little bit and kind of show you what they look like when they do glow in the dark. And here's my other hand. So obviously I did that the opposite way around so that it all kind of matched up. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you want to click the link below you can see Sarah's video, and also I've linked her Instagram and Twitter. I've also done the same with mine, so they're all clickable links, so go and subscribe to her amazing channel, and also go and follow her on Instagram. And thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Bye.